Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we are live. What up, suckers? Uh-oh, Supreme is 90.99 is very upset today. What up? What up, suckers? What up, Iron Lungs? What up? He's pissed. What up? We all are pissed. We're all pissed. I'm pissed every day. Happy Tuesday. What up? We are live. Why is everyone lying about Kobe's? Because we need that clickbait, brother. We need those clicks. Click, 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 click. What's up, Ross? Can I get a shout out? It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Chevy. Happy birthday. Morning, suckers. What up? There's jack shit happening today. Be honest. I mean, that's probably the reason why. There's jack shit happening today. There's no drops. There's really nothing happening today. You know? Zip, nada. It's pretty, like, it's another dead day. A dead day in the sneaker space. Are they going to drop EA on JD? If they did, they would have done it at 9 o'clock. JD EA's at 9, so it would have been 8 minutes ago. So I assume no. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yo, what up, the famous? We copping good vibes, facts. We saving money today, right? We working, we stacking. What up? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hit that like button if you could, man. Hype it up, hype it up. Let's get 50 likes. What up, suckers? Appreciate you guys rocking, coming in through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, guys? It's another day, another dollar, right? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? Kobe is NY only. Former sneaker pass yesterday. Yes. There you go. Yep. I need those ALDs on your website. Was that you yesterday that messaged me? Was that you yesterday that messaged me? Top of the morning. I saw it, but I was like half asleep, so I didn't respond. Yeah? That's you? Then just let's work. Meet me in the middle. You were at that price. I'm there. Meet me in the middle. That's my. I'll throw it back right at you. Meet me in the middle. Okay, done. I'll do it now. All set. All set. Ross, Awake 6s are August 26th. How do you know? You work for Awake? How do you know? How do you know? Have you seen these? A lot of people have been popping off and saying, Solomon, Ross, Solomon. Solomon is where it's at right now, Ross. And now we got a little tease. We got a little tease from Ronnie. What do you guys think of this pair right here? The Kith Solomons? See, I've never owned a pair because they're just very expensive. Very expensive. They're like $220-ish, $230, and I'm like, you know, do I want to spend that type of money on a shoe that I'm unsure of? Especially since it's got the, I'm not a big fan of the bungee cord laces. I've never been a fan of bungee cord laces. It's cool, it's unique. It kind of gives me like a Lego vibe. I don't know why. Just when I look at that, think of like Legos. But we know the Kith boys are gonna go crazy. We know for a fact the Kith boys are gonna go nuts. Right? Are they comfortable? I guess they do kind of look comfortable. But people say Solomon is heavy in New York. Right? New York people love Solomon because I mean I totally get it. The trail bottoms, you don't want to walk. You mean you're basically hiking through the streets all through the rubbish and garbage and puddles and potholes and all that crap in New York. So I totally understand. I totally understand why people in New York love Solomons, but that colorway is kind of unique. It's kind of cool. They're gonna sell out just because it's the Kith effect, right? The Kith effect is real. It's real. It is real. I mean, Kith sells everything out. From the last New Balance shoes they dropped, people were raving about those, to the On Clouds that resell for like $600, $700. It's a lot of new stuff. That's why I'm saying, like, you're right, Ash. There's like, again, we're talking about Solomon's here, right? That's a shoe that's probably gonna sell out, right? Something different. Not your typical Nike, Jordan, whatever. And then you bring up another shoe that's gonna be selling out probably, right? And like, I don't think anybody even owns this model. But people are messing with these, the Hellstars, with the flames on it. They like the Adidas Shocks. Chat, I know dudes are gonna be upset right now, but like this is what they're pushing. This is the stuff that's selling out. There you go. So I hate Shocks. Yeah, it's like Adidas Shock version. I heard they're comfortable. They kind of, I don't know. They kind of look like for the ladies in a way. They kind of give me a like for the ladies. These could be a dope shoe. There is an Adidas shoe that I would like to try. That's just like this, but it's got shocks all over. I don't know what it's called though. Adidas. It's like, do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, shit. It's got the shocks all over. Yeah, there's more pictures of them. But like you have to admit, the Hellstar Adidas partnership has been pretty good, right? I don't think like like Hellstar would not partner with Nike. Like Nike would not partner with Hellstar. But the Adidas Hellstar partnership has been very successful. Very successful. I mean, you had that shoe, then you had You had the superstars that people were going crazy for. You know? So they've had good drops. And I feel like that's where Adidas can get away with. You know what I mean? Adidas can do collabs with those brands. Adidas can do collabs with like Spida and stuff. I don't think Nike could. This is the shoe I was looking at. This is wild. This is the shoe I saw. Kind of crazy looking shoe, huh? Kind of like, again, like Shocks, like a Scorpion, a Nike in a way. I don't know. It's what people are rocking. So it's selling out. A few people just exit out of the stream, just saw these. Those Adidas Shocks are clunky and heavy. Why, you have a pair? If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button. Let's get 50 likes. Let's not get allergic to the like button today. What are you saying? Goat has... Looks like some woman's body parts. Oh, someone needs some loving today. Alrighty, You cop Kobe's? Nah, Kobe's was just New York only. Where the hell you see this? Karuto. Where do you see that they're posted for October 30th? Who said that? Who said that? Did they delete the comment? Who said that? Oh, right here. Do they have any? Do they have any? They have no sizes. Them being... Listen, this is interesting now. Where do you see the release date? Facts, maybe? 10/30? 10/30/26. Interesting. 10/30/26. What's interesting is that Goat has this up, and Goat, you know, has a deal with Travis and Cactus Jack. But this could take some of the wind out of the sail for you pre-order boys. Because if Goat has them listed at least, then there's a chance that these might not be pre-order. You know what I mean? If they already have them listed, ready to go, there's a chance they could be pre-order, because they could not be pre-order, because pre-order, like, I mean, no one will have them in hand for like 6 months, 7 months. So even if they do it October 30th, right? If they do a pre-order October 30th, just, I know, for shits and giggles, just work with me here. November, December, January, February, March, April. You probably wouldn't get these till April or May. Stop with the copium. Pre-order is the best. Bro, you want to wait till April, May for an Air Force One? April, May, you probably won't get them. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, the problem is, though, they would never do it, though. I just hate, though, how they take the money up front. That looks like a mock-up, Ross. No, this is it. That's what I'm saying, like... I will wait if I can get the shoe I want. Everyone was excited to wait for the Mars Yards. Who? What Mars Yards? Bro, there wasn't that many people that got Mars Yards. Again, though. People were excited to get the Mars Yards. Again, you always lie. You just lie. You like to lie. Because you always tell you that's half the truth. People were excited to wait for the Mars Yards because there was only a select amount of people that got pre-order access. It wasn't open for the whole public. So again, it still stayed exclusive. The exclusivity of it still stayed. So yeah, people were willing to wait because they saw that the fat thing was still $1,000 plus. Remember? Right? People were looking at it with their eyes bulging out because it was still $1,000 plus. And most people sold them. Most people ended up selling them. Yeah, the Mars Yard was not just open for everybody. The loser shoe, even the loser shoe. Yeah, but the loser shoe. The loser shoe was open to everybody that lost, right? That participated. But a lot of people didn't even want that shoe. Oh, here we go. Cause I rebutted what you said. Now you're gonna be upset. That's how it is. You always like this, bro. You always like to take your ball and go home. I can't have discussions with people. You could type in the chat, but I probably won't read your comments for the rest of my life. Because I can't have conversations with people that like to take their ball and go home. Your first thing to do is attack the chat. Then we have a fake employee in here. If you have a problem with the people that in here, say it. Say it with your chest. It was open for the people that didn't want to work. Not everyone did pre-order those sacks, though. Not everyone did not pre-order that sacks. You don't even like Air Forces. I don't like Air Forces as much. I don't. You are correct. You are correct. Kevin, what up? That Jown pre-order is crazy. That Jown pre-order is very, very crazy. Because how long has that been? I feel like that Jown pre-order has been a while. Air Force Ones be hurting my feet and back. Yeah, I mean, Air Force Ones are not comfortable. I don't think people buy Air Force Ones for comfort. Can't see the swoosh. Not a good thing. It's like 9 months so far for the Jounds. What do they have? A bunch of grandmas sewing the shoe together for you? Since December. Did they give you an update on it yet? Kind of reminds me of like the people that got, what was that? The Fantastic Four shoes? Remember that? The Fantastic Four shoes? I waited 6 months for the New Balance ALDs. Yeah. I did too for the 6. Again, like, sometimes you can get lucky. I mean, the ALDs, the one thing that pissed me off about the ALDs is that they also just dropped them too on the site. For the pre-order, they also dropped them on the site, which was annoying as shit. Because you for everybody that pre-ordered them, like you could have just waited and bought them on the site. People order those Fantastic Four shoes without even seeing what they looked like. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. It was bad. It was bad, and they blamed it like on like customs or something. They had like so many like reasons why. I don't know. But I'll still stand by it. I'm not the biggest fan for pre-orders, but I hear both sides. I don't think I'll ever be fully for pre-orders. Didn't everyone buy the NFT pre-order for those awful RTFK dunks? Not everybody, because you needed access to get it, right? There was one shoe that everybody could get. And then the other ones was exclusive to like people that had some sort of like NFT, right? And that really worked out, didn't it, huh? That really worked out too for them, right? It even told you how many was even made. That worked out very well. The shoe went under. The company went under. Pre-orders hurt the stream. LOL. It just doesn't make it as exciting. It doesn't really hurt. Because people still don't know what the hell they're doing. But it's no different than EQLs, to be honest. I don't know if that's like supposed to be like a shot at me, but it's no different than people signing up for raffles, honestly. Right? Raffles takes the excitement out just as well. We haven't had a first come, first serve in a long time anyways. So. Never seen anyone wear the Genesis? Well, you're not going to. There's only 6,841 pairs. That was the only cool thing about this, was that it was numbered and it told you how many pairs existed. Oh, okay. No worries. I could read it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, of course. You're not going to see anybody walking around with these. There's only 6,841. Guys, there's how many people live in the United States? Over 1 billion? Billions of people? Like, what do you think everyone, like, bro, 6,000 pairs is nothing. That's what I'm saying. I think people don't understand. Like, yeah, dude, Yeah, you're not gonna see. Even 11,000 pairs. 11,000 pairs? Right? That's not even, that doesn't even fill a gym. So yeah, you're not gonna see these walking around, bro. You probably won't even see these you see these at SneakerCon, if that. But yeah. First come, first serve will change the game if they want back. Well, it looks like it's never gonna come back. It's never gonna come back because I don't know what the hell they're doing. Someone said they're doing EQL raffles for. They're doing an EQL raffle for this shit. Like, is anybody even buying these anymore? Like, why are they doing a collab for the Rejuvenates? I didn't even think this was still a thing. Official look at the Whitaker Group Nike React Rejuvenate Splatter Pack. Like, talk about being like 2 or 3 years late, right? Like, they way late on this. Way late on this, man. Like, this shit was like popular for like one summer, and that was it. And all they did was throw some splatter on it. They gave it a splatter design. You know? Definitely does not need to be EQL. Well, because they probably signed a contract where it's like the EQL handles everything for them. Every release, everything. They do the whole thing. You know? EQL probably handles everything. So any release that they do, they probably did it, but they probably signed a contract. They probably signed like a 2-year contract or something. But I don't even think people want these anymore. I don't know. These were supposed to be like the recovery things, and then I don't know. They just kind of dumped it really quick. They kind of gave up on them fast and switched over to mine slides and mine shoes. Maybe they realized like this type of footwear is not in anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. At what point those were like $200? Yeah. Now they're like $40. You can find them on sale for like $40. You can find them on sale for like $40. Whatever. Whatever. Still waiting for the $90 for Miros from them. The $90 for Miros. I don't. This is where SB fell off to me. This is SB. Going into Air Force Ones, I don't know. First look at the Fly Streetwear Nike SB Air Force One SE. Awful. Go back to dunks, man. Go back to dunks, bro. Why are they doing this? Go back to dunks, man. But, like, they were the only ones dropping dunks. They're not doing enough. What happened to SB dunks? They're not doing SB dunks. They're doing SB Air Force Ones. They're doing SB Air Force Ones and 95s. They totally given up on dunks. They shelved the dunks. Yeah, just this. I mean, in all fairness, like, I'm like, there's really not much you could do on these Air Force Ones, right? If you notice a pattern, it's just a different colorway, different material, and they slap a stamp on the back of the heel. That's all they've done so far. You know? There's really not much they could do. Like, they just slap a stamp on the back. Change the material. Still a nice, comfortable shoe. It's still fine, but, like, it just feels like a little bit of a downgrade because, I mean, dude, we were spoiled. Like, we never realized how good we had it. Spoiled with Strange Love dunks, Chunky Dunkies, and all this other stuff, you know? Absolutely spoiled. Yeah, I would actually skate in Air Force One. You skate? And that's fine, whatever. Teach his own. But I mean, again, I get it if you like it, but this like run from SB, I've jumped off, which is fine. Not everything's for me, you know. Not everything's for me, and I'm totally cool with that. You know, I'm totally cool with that. Like, obviously, it's like not everything has to be for me. It's like there's people out there that mess with it, then get it. But that's been like my biggest gripe because look again, like look at this one, like how. I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just rather would see dunks come back, but I totally understand. Like, they stopped the dunks because they saw dunks going down, right? They bailed. They kind of made the right move. They kind of made the right move, you know, because SB dunks were going down, you know. People just want hype. Only SB that was hit was Costco dunks because the way it dropped. Well, the Costco. I wouldn't say the way they dropped, but like Costco people are just crazy. You know, Costco, it's like a cult. The Costco community. So like, I didn't even think Costco fans were that great. I don't think the Costco dunks. I would have sold them for how much they were going for. I would have sold those so fast. But um, I mean, the dunk is the premium model for SB, right? SB Air Force are more comfortable. I really like them. I got 3 pairs already. Okay. SBs will come back around. We'll see. I do. I have lost faith in the designs. I have lost faith in the designs. Because even the ones that they've been dropping, I haven't been really feeling. You know? I mean, they still have some dunks here and there. They do have some dunks here and there, but like, you know. Uh, 100% off seller fees today, Ross. Nice. The blue tiles. The blue tiles was like the last big one. Yeah, they've been trying to push this one. I don't even know what this one is. The blue tiles were decent. Blue tiles was the last big one. The blue tiles were was the last one. They need to start retroing SB dunks. Bro, if they did that, man, if they did, like, obviously, like, if they did that, I know most people in here would say let the shit burn to the ground, but holy shit. If they ever did it, that would cause chaos. That would cause chaos. I just copped the green Jumpman Jacks for 130. Jeez, nice. It's nothing holy anymore. I mean, if they ever did that, I think you'd have to look at like I mean, there's no point of being like, I don't know. It'd be tough. It'd be tough for the sneaker collectors. The big time sneaker collectors that have them all. You know what I mean? And that's why it'd be brutal. It'd be brutal. It'd be brutal. It'd be actually a bloodbath. But they could. Maybe they could. There's been plenty of of rumors on that stuff. I feel like there's like a rumor every year too. A rumor of like Off-White Canaries are coming, or you know what I mean? Like all those rumors. Travis reverse Mocha highs. Yeah. That rumor is every year too. You know, people remember we made that? People started saying Travis Mocha highs were coming back or whatever. There was a new colorway. Yeah, that's happening, right? It's always rumors. Rumors, and more rumors. I'm gonna trade my 700s for 800s because 800s bigger than the 700s. Nice. They need to bring back Tiffany SBs. That would upset people. That would upset the collectors out there. Ross, how come you're not talking about your hot Red Sox? Because most people in here don't give a shit about baseball. Bring back everything that's reselling too high. Bring it all back, I guess. Destroy it all. Straight up like the Joker. Just set the money on fire. Burn it all. Burn it all. So people are upset today, huh? Dude, I can tell, and I could really say, and people are gonna be like upset, but I'd have to say he's kind of back. He's kind of back. He's kind of back. He's kind of back. EA confirms to Complex the name of his latest sneaker is the Yeezy 800. He's kind of back. The amount of comments that I've seen dumping on them reminds me of so much of Yeezy. This to me is just like how it once was. When everybody was literally, I had to watch people, everybody in this chat, everybody I saw like make fun of the Yeezy slides. Everybody dumped on the Yeezy slides. I had Snoop Dogg calling them homeless shoes. Everybody was laughing at those Yeezy slides. One of my biggest posts was when I had the pair of Yeezy slides early, and the comments was just all hate. The Yeezy 700s. People tend to forget the Yeezy 700. Everybody hated them. Nobody saw the vision. Nobody saw the vision for the Yeezy 700s. People laughed at them, literally laughed at them. And it's one of the biggest shoes in the world. The foam runners got hated on. Everything this man came out with has been hated on to oblivion. And then when they hit the street and people try them on and people wear them, and then everyone's like, oh my God, they're growing on me. They're growing on me. They're growing on me. Just saying. These are selling out instantly. These are selling out instantly. It depends on how they drop them. These are selling out instantly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These are selling out instantly. Watch. Just watch. Watch. Need some 3M on it. At least in store, they will sell out. I don't know if they're hitting the stores. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how they're gonna drop them. I have no idea what they're gonna do. I mean, you said who's buying them? How about the sold out shows? The fans, the people that still go. I mean, he just did 3 sold out shows all weekend, like last month in Tampa. He sold out the Buck Stadium 3 times. Sold it out. He still sells out stadiums wherever he can perform. Still sells it out. I think you underestimate the Yeezy stands that are still in the shadows. The Yeezy stands that are still in the shadows, bro. He's gonna be in Portugal and tickets already gone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, even people though, like the curiosity. Like, I know people are like, oh, like there's people out there like, oh, maybe I'll check them out. I think you overestimate his ability to sell out his shoe. He used to. I think, Lauren, I think we'll have to disagree. I think we'll have to disagree. I mean, this was just over the summer. Just like the amount of people that still sell that he's like, he still sells out, man. He still sells out. I'm just saying, like, he still sells out. All right. Some of y'all are gonna be gifted a lot of gifted subs then once you're eating your words. You can go to a concert without buying his shoes. Brother, if you're going to his concert, you're a hardcore fan. You're most likely gonna be buying the merch, the sneakers, or you're wearing you're wearing Yeezy shoes, you're wearing Yeezys. Trust me. I'm just saying. I'm just not blind. I'm not. It's a rap concert and there's one that's kind of what the hell, dude? Uh, Ross, you got a package to ship. I expect next day ship, next day air. Yeah. Gotta be because we don't see it. Okay. Shroom, what up? The community created rap. There should be lots of minorities up in that place. And there's not. I'm not even gonna have this discussion with you, brother, because I don't know. You may try to make race an issue here for a concert that we just saw one clip on. Like, we saw one dude. We saw one Asian dude and one black dude, and you want to like make it like we're trying to make it all racial. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Some of you guys, man, what is going on right now? I have no idea what the hell is going on. I mean, it's just one clip, bro. Like, Gay's like a spam call or an email. No matter what you do, he's not going away. Oh. Several clips just saying the streetwear crowd ain't supporting Ye. Okay. Okay. The streetwear crowd will not support Ye. We will find out. I would have to disagree because I don't think I think I'm just saying I would just have to disagree. I mean I think why because I point out the truth. A lot of people ain't F with him. I would have to disagree. Obviously you think different, which is fine. But I think you might be surprised, man. I think you might be surprised. Relax. Okay, now we can, bro. What the hell is going on right now? There's far more people who don't give a f about the political sides of the argument and just want the product. Everyone isn't hung up on it. Why is Jordan 3 all over the place? Went off the rails. Yeah, I did. uh, what's releasing today? Nothing. Nah, nothing. Nothing today. I would just. I mean, obviously, we'll see. We'll see. I will say though, like I could just tell you, and you could take it with a grain of salt. Um, I'll just say this, that like I haven't gotten more engagement on a video or a post in like 3 months than I did on that Yeezy. And you could take it however you want, but people are interested in it. People are either interested in hating it or buying it. We'll find out. I saw that post. Half the comments were cooking the shoes, which is, that's again, that could be negative, but that could also be positive, because that's how it starts, man. I've been doing this for a long time. You know? So it's way more people than not. See, that the thing is, and that's the difference, is like I don't think they're that ugly as what people make it out to be. I don't. I don't. I don't think they're that ugly. I don't. I mean, there's, to me, there's no difference than Asics. There's no difference to Asics. Which you don't buy. Yeah, I don't need any Asics. I don't need any Asics. But there's no difference. I don't buy anything anymore. I'm retired. So, um, looks like a New Balance Asics Saucony had a baby. That's what I see. And I mean, I am a little biased too because obviously I was always a Yeezy head at first, and one of my actually found out yesterday, my a buddy I know that I was good friends with through this whole journey designed them. So he helped design them. So yeah, could be a little bias. I'm skipping unless I could resell for $100 profit. Yeah, baby. They look like the Air Terrier. Mars, you definitely told me that silhouette sucked. They definitely did. The Terriers? Yeah. Starbuck? What is Starbuck, my only friend? What the hell? Clizzy already sold his Bronsons. You can't tell. Bronsons, he already sold his Bronsons. Yeah. Bro, what are you talking about? Half the people, we all say we like them and then we sell them. Steven Smith, no. No. They don't work together anymore. But anyways, here you go. Here's your upcoming Nikes. They have your full attention. You got your Panda Air Force Ones. Your cracked Pandas. You got your cracked, I don't know what this color is. Tiffany, or I don't know, aqua Tiffany color. Air Force Ones. And then you got the the Backins, whatever they're called. There you go. Here's some heat for you for next month. The cracked Pandas. Stacked. Bacons? I thought it's Backins. Bacons. Okay. Spelled differently. Just what we needed. Yeah. Didn't they already come out with these, bro? Didn't they Supreme do these? Yeah. Bro, they got to give up on this Panda colorway, bro. This Panda colorway. Didn't they do... they just... bro, there's Terror Squads. There's a bunch of these, like, already. They're really pushing Air Force Ones, though. They're really pushing Air Force Ones. Really pushing Air Force Ones. Casuals love Pandas. Not really. Do they? I mean, not anymore. I don't think I don't see as, maybe you do, but I don't see as many Pandas as I used to. Yeah, it's a 2001 cut. I remember when those mint Tiffany dunks went for some dough. Yeah. Top comment. Crazy to think the entire team gave the green light on any of these. Bro, none of these looked good. See, dude, sneaker game is like in a nutshell. Everything new that comes out is just slammed with hate. None of these look good. Really bad. Trash. Well, I can understand like this is not for everybody. And a lot of people are just not buying Air Force Ones. There's only select people that are buying Air Force Ones still. That are still jumping on Air Force Ones. But that's why a lot of people are not buying shoes in general. The orange pony hair Air Force Ones. What are your thoughts on them, Ross? You like them? They're a little bit too crazy for me, bro. I don't think I could pull anything like that off. I don't think I could pull anything like that off. If people buy an Air Force One, it will be an all white, and that's it. I mean, the casuals will for sure. But I just think that like I don't know. I just think sneaker collecting is quite rare now. It's not what it used to be, sneaker collecting. You know? I don't think people are just buying shoes left and right anymore. Right? I mean, obviously people like I always look at you guys different. But like I'm talking about people from out here, you know? The people that are not engaged and like all the time, that are just on social media doom scrolling, you know? So I'm saying, like, I think people, I just don't think people collect sneakers like they used to anymore. I don't think that's like a really hot take, right? I think they buy a couple shoes that they think they're gonna wear a lot, or they come around for the big releases, and that's it. I mean, of course, there's always the hardcore, like the hardcore people, for sure. The ride or dies, for sure. But I think, like, as far as new people into the game, I don't think there's a lot of new people entering. Are they dropping the Kobe 5s? There was only New York only, man. New York only. And homie said he sold them for like $700. So I doubt there's like, I doubt there's much out there. I'm hardcore. I wouldn't consider you hardcore. I probably wouldn't consider you hardcore. I consider you hardcore baseball. But you're not hardcore. Hardcore parkour. I know, Mike. I'm sorry, brother. They kept them for New York only, which makes sense because, you know, it's Brunson. He's New York. You saw the Texans getting even better. Signed Giovanni on Colony. Bro, they signed a clown. That's what they did. You really, bro? Like that dude's been team hopping more than LeBron James, bro. That guy can't find a team. Nobody wants his ass. That's why he went there. Nobody wants him. The only shoes I copped this year is the 2811 New Balance. That's it. A lot of people cop the 2811s, bro. Everybody in Discord cop 2811s. It's like the shoe. It's the shoe of the cord. I can't. Every time I log into this, people get it. Carl even grabbed last night. He grabbed the ice blue ones off Goat for 174. Everybody is buying these shoes. But like, because at the end of the day, you guys were, no offense, most of you guys were hardcore Yeezy people. And that's why, man, homie's got his Wave Runners on. So, I don't know. Even Lauren got him. I mean, Berg been saying this is the sneaker of the year. Showed them to my wife and asked if she would pay $450 for them, and she said, "Ew, no." I replied and said, "Well, someone did and packed them up, packed them back up." What, Goku? You sold them? You sold them for $450? Most of you guys see. At least we were able to give some of you guys a little stimmy. At least Brunson dropped a little stimmy for you guys. How the hell did you get $450 for them? Was the person fucking drunk? How the hell did you get $450 for them? Ain't nowhere close to $450. Crazy. Wait, who paid resale for those Brunsons? I mean, there are people buying them every day. Listed them high until on the day of release. Ah, gotcha. 345, 275, 320, 349, 342, 332, 486. I mean, they still sell every day. Not a lot. But there's not a lot of pairs, man. There's not a lot of pairs. You know? So they're selling, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had a couple people reach out for my pair, but then they were like, once I was like, I'm like, do you see the price? And they're like, oh, never mind. So, but I've had a few people. I haven't worn mine yet. Mine are somewhere around here. I don't know where mine is. I haven't worn mine yet. But I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been to the gym a couple times. That's it. Ross, these wacky packages from Tops, when was the last time they did that? What are you talking about? I haven't ordered anything in a while. Wear them to the gym? No, they're not gym shoes. Oh, they're not gym shoes. I got so many shoes, dude. Like, in my garage, I literally have a pile full of shoes. Straight pile full of shoes, man. And I think that's the reason why. A lot of people are not buying. Ross, keep the cologne or sell it. What do you mean? Do you want the cologne? Do you like the cologne? Keep the cologne then. Keep it. It's crazy how New Balance got so big. It used to be. I guess. The cologne just smells regular. It's still nice. It's just regular. Uh oh 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 oh. Got the jellyfish in yesterday, and them shits got carnage on them. I bet they give me good downforce. Nice. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, some people were saying New Balance was is down bad right now. But New Balance has had the two biggest shoes of the summer. People have been saying New Balance has been trash. But New Balance had the two biggest shoes of the summer. This one and then the Kith. And then the Jounds. So I'd have to say, like, low key, New Balance definitely took the summer. New Balance definitely took the summer. Which is crazy because the bar was so low anyways. But yeah, New Balance definitely took the summer for as far as drops. But like I said, like again, like it's quiet. It's just the shit's dropping and selling out quietly. It's not super crazy hype. It's just quiet drops that are selling out. You know, like even this shoe was a joke. It's still sold out. Like the Jounds, like I know most of you guys didn't buy them, but like the Jounds sold. The Bronson sold, and the Kith dropped like how many? The Kith dropped like 4 colorways. The Kith dropped 4 colorways. So they had the green ones. The green ones was like the big one. Yeah, these shits. I didn't get them. I skipped, but people went crazy for them. The 2011s. The concepts too. I passed on the concepts. Concepts ended up sitting, but that was a release too. Yeah. Um, but that's what I'm saying. Like I think I would say it had a better year. It had a better summer than Jordan Brand. I mean, that's not really a crazy thing. I mean, the biggest drop for Jordan Brand of the summer was the True Blue threes, and those did not go crazy. Right? So again, like that's what I'm saying. Like things are selling. It's quiet. It's just selling out quiet. Nothing crazy at all. No, it was the UNC fives. Bro, the UNC5s did not sell out, though. The UNC5 sat, and then it sold out, and then it got steamed. Then it got some steam, so... The UNC5s did... I don't remember the UNC5s selling out at first. I could be wrong, but I don't remember them selling out. Because I clowned you when they were sitting, bro. Remember? I clowned you when they were sitting. No Brunson Kobe's, Ross? Please confirm. No. New York only. I'm sorry, brother. People were hoping that they would be available on JD or they'd do some sort of drop, but New York only, unfortunately, brother. Sorry, my man. Ross, I have to force myself to wear my J's, to be honest. It's either New Balance or Vans most of the time on my feet, yeah. You could just go through phases, man. Right now, you're on a different phase. It happens, bro. Maybe a drop on Kobe Day for Worldwide, who knows? Maybe. But I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it is New York, New York. Do you know what I mean? It is New York, New York. So they are dropping them and keeping them in New York. Anything Jalen Brunson right now is just going crazy, bro. Anything Jalen Brunson right now is going crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's select Foot Lockers. That's all they've said is select Foot Lockers. Maybe at a later date. There's always a possibility. I would not rule it out. I would not rule it out, but as of right now, that's it. They do have the Dodgers coming up. That's on the sneakers app. But it's I mean, clearly it's didn't they have a raffle for it? I think wasn't it in-store pickup though. I don't know if it was shipped to me. I could be wrong though. Smokey ended up hitting it. The sneakers pass was the shoe. People just want to resell. Well, someone said they sold them for $700. That's why I mean, dude, you can't. Guys, it is getting a little frustrating a little bit. I mean, again, let's face it. Like, that's the reality. Is that, like, I truly think, like, 80% of the people just want to sell the shoe. It is what it is. And, like, yeah, I've sold shoes too. I just sold a shoe today. I lost money. I just love losing money. Invest in the sneaker market. But, like, it was just sitting in my closet. But 80% of the people just want to sell shoes, dog. They want money. People want money. You know? Like, like, people kill me all the time, but I talk to so many people. I'm in here every day. Some of you guys bounce in and out. You know, I talk to thousands of people a day. And, like, it's very weird to see, like, you know, people get, I don't know, it's cool, like, it would never, I don't know, I'm all over the place, but back in the Yeezy days, it never was like that. Like, people were genuinely hyped for the shoes. Like, they got them, they kept them, they collected them, they were, right? Like, when the Yeezy community was, like, we went all out. We collected, we rocked them. Now it's like, I see people get excited for shoes. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, let's go. And then you find out, like, then they message me like, oh, Ross, I just sold them for $500. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know? And like, I'm not here to judge or anything, but you know, but like, I mean, it is, that's why I kind of like become numb to this. And that's why I made that short about a jellyfish. Like I clipped that part of the jellyfish where it's like, it felt like people are just truly in it to truly just want to shoot a flip. They don't actually like it. You know? They don't actually like it. They just want to flip it, which is fine. Again, that's fine. But don't be shocked when it doesn't have resell and it sits. And like, I know there's like there's like the older community. Like, it's very split. It's very split. It's very split. Like, the older generation is very like hardcore, purist. They're in it because they love it. But then there's like, I mean, but there, no offense, you're few and far between now. You're very like, that's rare, bro. I think those people, like the sneaker game isn't as big as what people think it is. People think it's like everybody's into shoes. No. Everybody was into shoes 5-6 years ago. But then every year it's been getting cut in half, in half, in half, in half, in half. Right? The sneaker community is probably like, maybe like, it's probably the smallest it's ever been. And it's getting smaller every day and every year. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's like, and then you got to take into like the hardcore people. The hardcore people are even smaller percentage than that. The hardcore sneaker guys. They're even a smaller percentage of that. Because I truly think like most people that make up the sneaker game that are still in it are still hype beast. That still flip shoes. You know? And you know, I'm a hype beast too. I always tell you guys, I'm a hype beast too. I do buy I do buy other shit, but I don't talk about it because no one cares. Like I dabble in a little bit. But I'm also here to entertain and to give the people what they want, and what they want is what resells and, you know, what's hype. For sure. Like, that's how my channel survives, which is like trying to at this point. Getting the jellies delivered today and taking them shits right back. Give me my money. I don't even blame you. If you can get them cheaper, get them cheaper. But I guarantee you, once you return them, you're probably not gonna buy them again. Like the percentage, I'm curious too to know. Like, I'm curious to know like how many people say they're going to wait, right? Like, there's got to be some data behind this. Like, once a customer returns it, are they likely going to buy it again at a cheaper price? Probably not. Once a customer says like, oh, I'll wait for it to go on sale, what's the percentage of them actually waiting to get it on sale? Probably none. Because I feel like this game is so fast-paced. It's so fast-paced that like, you know, like reachbacks are very rare. It's very rare for reachbacks. We're just on to the next one. So, like, by the time you look at that jellyfish, that white jellyfish that goes on sale, they're going to release 2 more pairs of jellyfish that are going to be, you know, that you're going to want, that you're going to try. And you might not ever go back to that white jellyfish. That white jellyfish, oh, whatever, fuck it. I've lived this long without it. I don't need it. On to the next one. So it's so quick. This game is so quick. It doesn't give you time to digest. I mean, I never understood too, and I was guilty of this, was that we were copping shoes while waiting for our shoes that we just copped to be delivered. Like, we just had shoes coming in. Like, bro, like, people be like, Ross, you copping this? I'm like, bro, I just copped that shoe yesterday. Or I copped the shoe the other day. Hasn't even come in yet. You want me to grab another pair of shoes? Like, it just kept coming in. Reachbacks are rare, man. Reachbacks are rare. Right? So it's like, of course, like this was never like, and it's so like it wasn't sustainable. It just never was sustainable. It was only sustainable when you could sell it and make profit. That was the only way this whole game was sustainable, because you could trade, you could buy, sell, and trade. That was the only way it was sustainable. Once you could not sell it, once you could not trade it, and you were stuck with it, is when it all came crashing down. I mean, dude, I'm not even gonna. I'm not again. People take me. Has anybody used the trade app? Like, I remember when people were going crazy on the trade app, trading, like sending me, Ross, should I do this trade? Should I do this trade? Do people even trade shoes anymore? Is that even a thing, trading shoes? I remember when we used to have a dedicated channel for people to like drop their trades, and we would look at that. Yeah, we would comment on the trades and stuff. And I always thought that was like what made a hobby healthy, was that you could buy, sell, trade, because that kept it going, right? It was like a cycle, right? Out with the old, in with the new. Then you just kept repeating that. That way it could get you the next one and the next one. Uh, Trade block, but there's another trade one. There's probably. How come there's no trade app? Is there a card trade app? There should be a card trade app. Anyone thought of that? A trade app for cards? Dang, Ross, now I'm sad. It'll never be like that again. Never. Never. Never, 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 never. It won't. I'm like, I've said my piece, man. I gave it, like, and like, I get clowned daily for doing other things and talking about different stuff, but I said my piece, man. Like, it's never going to go back to what it once was. I think we all could agree. The amount of businesses that was started up, like the amount of like things that people were doing. I mean, even like the guys from Complex, like, dude, people beg for that Complex podcast to come back, and all those guys have walked away. They know they know. They all, like, again, it's like, I think it's tough for people to realize that, but it's not there. Like I see Welty like always comment, yeah, like they're never bringing that podcast back. Because it's like there is just no demand, or like people are looking for other things. Ross, you're gonna hit the One Piece pop-up at Florida Mall tomorrow? What? I guarantee you people are probably camping right now. Trinidad dropped a music video recently. Yeah, really? It's a full size. I mean, we all watched it. I mean, it was a very entertaining. I mean, there used to be a podcast before Full Size. Like, there used to be one that was with a different guy, But then he left for Bleacher Report or something. He had a beard. It was like big screens. Yeah, I was watching that one. I forget what it was called. It was like in a big ass room. I still think we'll have a comeback, but in like 8 years. I mean, possibly, for sure. But 8 years, bro, man. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing in 8 years. What are you guys going to be doing in 8 years? Some of you guys will hopefully be... Hopefully we're still around. It was still full size just before Trinidad. No, it was a different show. It was called something else. It was with a guy with a hat. He had like a beard. He had like a... I forget. It was a podcast on... It was like a show. It was like a... He had the middle seat. There was 2 people on the sides. You're going to be at Little League games. Probably. I'll probably have a bigger forehead and less hair. But yeah, man, like we're just enjoying life. If you guys can we get 100 likes? Hit that like button, please. Please. I'm on my knees begging for likes. Where's my cup? Please like, sir. Please like. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. You'll be coaching your twin daughter's soccer game. Team, don't you dare put that on me. Twins? Twin out there jet ski. Nah. Many will be divorced. There's always Gorgon with the wisdom. Wish ATL dropped the new jelly on accident. Uh-oh. Did it sell out? Did it sell out? I'm so out of pocket. I'm so out of pocket, man. Please, just never take me serious. We have heated discussions, but never take me serious. Ross, wait till them kids ruin your shit. Wait till I'll be even more broke. I'm already panicking. Like, M's already, like, we still haven't, like, the wedding situation hasn't gone as smooth as I would hope, but it is what it is. We're hoping that maybe the next month we'll have everything, like, start going again. It's been so busy. Ross, you see my post? Pokemon said the rumor discontinued on 27th. I know. I saw that. The only thing I'm interested in is Prismatic. It is what it is. I mean, you get married in Florida Keys? I think we're gonna marry in Michigan, to be honest. I think I'm gonna get married in Michigan, probably, the way it's looking like. To be honest. I think that's what M wants, and you know how it goes. What M wants is what she gets. Went from wedding to house in the last few months. Hope y'all have a smooth journey. Yeah. And like I want a house. I want a house too, and I want a car. I want a new car. I want a house. I want a new car. I'm gonna be so I'm like dude, like I'm broke, bro. I'm gonna be broke forever. I'm gonna be broke forever. What's the matter? Clizzy? Ross, people are 3D printing cards and have them gemmed. And they buy a truck like me, bro. Car loses value. And buy a truck. I wanna obviously I want a GM. I mean I get a discount for GM, so I'm probably gonna get a GM. I get that family discount, brother. I get that family discount. Get a Tesla. I mean, as someone that's a pretty owns a lot of stock in Tesla, I wouldn't mind getting a Tesla. I just don't like the idea of putting a charger in my place. I feel like that would be a hassle. You know? I mean, they're nice. Teslas are nice. Like, they're solid cars, but everyone gets the family discount these days. Besides you, Jason. You get the family discount on the Glizzies. Because you're the #1 customer. Isn't Tesla stock in the shitter? Yeah. But for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I want to say like 15 years ago, I was buying it at $14 for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, and I've been sitting on it for a long time. Just don't buy Cyber. No. I would, if I was ever gonna get a Tesla, I'd probably just get the like the big the Model X, like the SUV version, because I need space, man. I'm a big guy. Man. I need space. I need some decent room in the back seat and a trunk. You know, like I've always liked an M. M needs a big M likes monster cars. M has a Tahoe. So she likes monster she wants like she needs a freaking monster truck. Yeah. She likes her huge monster cars. She wants her dream car is an Escalade. Or no, her dream car is like obviously a fucking G-Wagon. But yeah. I'd be happy. I would love. I don't know. I like I told you I like Cadillacs. I like Cadillacs. I like Cadillacs. I like GMCs. My brother has an Acura. My brother has an Acura MDX. No Subarus. Nah, no Subarus. Can't order a new Model X anymore. They discontinued. Need to get used ones. But it's good. But used Teslas are cheap. In the car world, they're cheap. Used Teslas are cheap. Ross, get a Z7 one pickup. I told you, M got in a car accident a few years ago. Here's some of the benefits of working at GM. So once you reach a certain status at GM, they give you cars for free, brand new cars for free. So, and you rotate them. So once you reach a certain level at GM, you get free cars. So her parents both work at GM and they get free cars. And they get the nicest ones. I think her dad has the Cadillac Lyric, whatever it is, the electric SUV. Her mom just gets a regular Chevy SUV, nothing too crazy. But at the time, they had a red Chevy truck, and it was fucking amazing. It was like $120,000 truck easily. It was like top of the line Chevy Silverado. It was like a swooped up Silverado, red, something not like nasty, absolutely nasty. And M was driving it, and someone pulled out someone pulled out a McDonald's and they fucking hit, and she was shook. But like, yeah, like then they got in trouble because obviously she wasn't supposed to be driving it, but it was nice. Yeah, but M was, that's why M will always be like, she has to be high up. It was a ZR. It probably was a ZR2. Honestly, it was special. It was a special edition one. It was nasty. It was absolutely nasty. It was one of the coolest trucks I've seen. I'm not even a truck guy. At least it wasn't a Waffle House. We went to Waffle House the other day. It was nice. I like Waffle House. The food is so good. I love Waffle House. I got the chicken. The chicken for $15. You get chicken. I got chicken, eggs, bacon, and hash browns. It was so good, so good. After a workout, destroyed that shit. Destroyed that shit, man. All about the gains. So good. I have a Waffle House down the street. Is this what you're talking about? It's just cheap and it hits the. It's you can't go wrong with breakfast. Breakfast, you can't go wrong. Breakfast spots, you can't mess up breakfast. I just truly think if you mess up breakfast, you really suck. You suck. Question of the day: do you park reverse all the time? No. You know who does? Starbuck, man. Dude, Starbuck can back up into any spot. That man is like crazy. I cannot back up into spots. I can't. I don't do it. But he used to work for I think he said he used to work for Amazon in their film department, and he used to shoot commercials and videos, and he had to drive the van. I can't back up in the spots though. I only back in. All right, can we? All right, are we talking always backing in? I can't back in. It's only the only the masculine lesbians back in. I guess so. I guess so. Only the masculine lesbians back in. I thought you were. I was like, what is going on? You both said it at the same time. So I was like, oh, you two definitely have the most dirtiest minds here. Yeah. Love that's how we talk. Perfect day. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Their milkshake brings all the girls to the lot. I guess so. I can never tell. You guys think I can understand tone and stuff. It's hard. I tell you, it's hard, man. You guys don't understand. Like, it's hard for me to read stuff. Like, I just read it in the way you guys talk to. So it's like, when you guys are being serious, I think you're joking. I piss M off, though, all the time because I like to park far away. I'm that guy. And her and her sister, Ash, oh, they drive me nuts. Like, nothing boils me, like, gets my blood boiling than being in a parking lot and searching for a parking space for 5 to 10 minutes. That fucking pisses me off. That's like one of my biggest biggest things that gets me going. For all that time to look for a close spot, we could have just parked a little bit far away and walked in and get our exercise. It fucking pisses me off. I park far away, get my spot, and go and just walk in. I don't have to be the first one in the front. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I like parking far away too. Same, get your steps in. That's why I look at it. It's like, bro, it's like, why are we looking for the closest spot to go to the gym? It's like, aren't we supposed to, we want to work out. Let's get a workout. Let's get the blood flowing. Let's walk in. Parking lots are chaos. They're just like, dude, no one follows the rules. Especially, dude, someone in Walmart parking lot is hell. Literally. That's what I picture hell to be like, is Walmart parking lot. Like, people are so dumb that they think it's a smart fucking idea to drive through the fucking parking lot sideways. Like, let's just go fucking that way. It's like, dude, cars are going this way. We're following the lines, and you're just going fucking through it. What are we doing? What are we doing? And it's like, I understand you don't give a shit about your car. It's just, it's insane. It's insane. I go to Walmart a lot. I'm a Walmart shopper. Like, I live right next to Walmart. So I'm at Walmart all the time for groceries or whatever. I am a Walmart guy. And I absolutely despise it. And I go at a time where nobody, like, well, it doesn't really matter, but like, I go at a time where it's like most people are not out of work yet. So, but it's still busy. It's still busy. It's still busy. It's still busy. Publix is a little bit nicer. Publix is nice. But Publix is a little bit farther away. Nah, Walmart, like, literally, I kid you not, like, I can probably chuck a football and hit Walmart from my place. Like, Walmart is, like, literally, like, couple rights and I'm there. Costco on a holiday weekend is pretty bad. Grocery shopping on a holiday weekend is bad. Going grocery shopping when it's close to Thanksgiving is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Ross, walk to Walmart to your house. I could walk to Walmart, but how am I going to carry all the groceries home? I have to bring a little wagon. What am I, like? I'd have to wheel a wagon around. I grocery shop mid-morning. I grocery shop whenever I can. I go the longest I can without. I actually have to get food. I have no meat in the house. I need to get some chicken. I need to get some meat. I probably should go grocery shopping today. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I was in Walmart last month in New Jersey and saw Danny Moore working in a fishing department. Stop. 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 Stop it right now. Stop it right now. I don't understand the Black Friday shopping frenzy either. Last thing I want to do is eating a feast, throwing hands on TV sale. And plus the deals are not even that great on Black Friday. The deals are not even that good. If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button, man. Let's see if we get 120 likes. Appreciate you guys. What are you saying? We're kind of got sidetracked. Everyone kind of like, what the hell is this about? I guess here you go. Is this what you were talking about? Awakes? So breaking news, the Awake 6s is going to release August 26th. I'm sorry, but we don't walk in new shoes. We ride in them. Straight to the bikes, dropping 826. Why is everything about bikes now? They're doing everything about bikes? Is it supposed to be bikes now? I think these sell out. I think there's a chance these sell. I flipped so much on these, and I said they're trash. I mean, they are. I don't like them. I personally don't like them. But we haven't had a drop in so long, like for the Jordan heads. The Jordan heads haven't had anything in a while. So I think people are thirsty, man. I think people are thirsty for something. You know? And they might do EQL, and EQL, people might sign up and be like, oh, I'll check it out. You know? I don't think they'll resell. I think what might happen is that, again, might be high resell in the beginning, and then as time goes on, it will just get lower and lower and lower. You know? But I don't think they sit. And I don't think they're that anything special either. But again, I think it comes down to perfect timing where it's like, we haven't had anything. You know, we haven't had anything in a long time. So people are going to want them, especially New York people. Awake speaks more to people of New York, right? Right? It's like New York, this is for New York. They definitely won't sit. I think personally, the pink right now is just super hot when it comes to shoes. I know it's not for everybody, but pink right now is super popular, and I think pink will do better again than blue. New York dad can have him. Where is he? He's not here today. He didn't want to pop in? I just think pinks will do better. I don't know. I just think pink is just very popular right now. See, I just think the pinks are just so much more popular. Again, I personally don't really care for them. They're not my vibe, not my style, but for this, you know, for the New York fashion bros and all that stuff, like, I think they'll eat them up. People love pink shoes right now. Yeah, right? It's just they're very popular. And like, see, like they actually, I personally don't think they look that bad on feet, but like as far as like what people would want, like, you know, something that pops that some people go crazy. I could definitely see people seeing this and being like, damn, yeah, they look fire on feet. Again, not for me. But I'm just saying, like, I definitely could see people looking at this and being like, damn, yeah, they look kind of fire on feet. Man is going crazy on the bike, though. Holy shit. Like, bro, dude is going crazy on the bike. Isn't this shit illegal, too? Low-key? Bro doesn't even have plates on the bike. But it's New York. They don't give a shit about that stuff. Is that electric bike? No, that's not an electric bike, is it? Is that an electric bike? That's an electric bike? Oh, shit. I thought that was a street bike. That looks like a street bike. That's electric. Yeah, electric, you don't need plates on it. They're going to change that rule soon, man. It's an e-bike. Yeah, they're going to change that shit soon. It's definitely electric. I just noticed that. I was like, wait. But look out, like, bro, e-bikes used to look small. And, like, now they look, like, straight up. Like, holy crap, man. Looks like a dirt bike, yeah. Ben had dirt bike looking bikes for a hot minute. I don't know. I just remember, like, the first e-bikes. They were never like this. People we were driving around in Cali with them. No, the e-bikes is definitely a trend, bro. The e-bikes are definitely super popular now, man. They're everywhere. The e-bikes are everywhere. But e-bikes used to be around like 5-6 years ago. Like, the e-bikes used to be around for like 10 years. E-bikes is not new. They just gotten crazier now. I remember that YouTuber that used to have e-bikes and drive them around everywhere. He was one of the original big vloggers out in Cali. He had one. I'm just saying though, like, what is the what's that e-bike company? I forget what it was though. Super 73. Super 73. I remember Super 73 bikes was like supposed to be it. Super 73. I remember people had those. But that's just like, but those are like totally different. This is actually like a straight up, that thing is nuts. Ross, I saw on the news there was an accident between a car and an e-bike. A 19-year-old woman was on an e-bike and was sent to the hospital. Brother, they just had it on the news like a couple weeks ago. In New York, a young kid's head, he died. He crashed his e-bike and his head split open. Dude, there's so many accidents on e-bikes nowadays. There's New York Times talking about it. Yeah. It was a young kid. His head got smashed. New York Times, after a deadly e-bike crashes New York, lawmakers consider a crackdown. Like, they're going to crack down on them. Because they go so fast, man. They go so fast now. It's insane. And then you have, like, streamers. Like, I don't know who this chick is. She's a big streamer.
Am I good to go?
Yes, just go slowly.
Oh, there she goes. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yana, break! Break!
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hit the brake!
Yana! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Are you okay?
You okay?
Are you okay?
Camera on?
Are you okay?
You good? Are you okay? Put the camera on or no?
No, put it on. Are you okay? I'm gonna move this.
Donna, are you okay?
No, put it on. Put it on. Put the camera on. Put the camera on. This is great for views. Put the camera on. I just broke my arm. Put the camera on. This is great for views. Put the camera on. Dude, it's just like straight up. Get the content. Get the content. It is cooked. It is cooked. How about this? 20 new report just came out. 20% of Gen Z workers had a parent attend a job interview with them in 2026. %20 of Gen Z workers had a parent go with them to a job interview. What is what? I'm starting to feel like a lot of these younger kids need their they need their hands held a lot. Can you please talk about your prior work history? Sure, yeah. I have my reference here, my mom. She could tell you all the chores I do around the house. I cut the grass. I make my bed. I actually am very devoted to my work too. I only spend 6 hours playing Fortnite every day, and then I devote 2 hours to homework. Like, bro, what is going on? This makes 0 sense. Brother, if you showed up to Chicken and W's for an interview with your mom, I'm sending your ass right out. Matter of fact, I'll hire your mom. You can leave. I'll hire your mom. Because she might have her shit together. You don't. I'll take the mom. What is going on, bro? I really do think there's a huge... Bro, I think it's getting worse and worse with each generation, bro. I think it's getting worse and worse with each generation. Is this like... I feel like I'm definitely getting old, because I feel like my parents probably said this about millennials. About every generation. Oh, they get those cell phones. Those cell phones. I feel like every generation is talked about. But like... Dude, I don't know, man. This is, again, take it, all right. This is probably going to be some, all right. This was from Fox News report, Wall Street Journal, okay? Helicopter parents are co-piloting their adult children's careers. A new report highlights just how far parents of Gen Z adults are going. They're showing up to job interviews, calling hiring managers on their kids' behalf. Bro, they can't even call. They can't even call. Even hovering off camera during Zoom calls to help negotiate benefits. One construction company shared a story of a 24-year-old who was late or no-showed 4 times in his first week After he was fired, his mother called the boss begging for him to get another chance. Bosses and recruiters say it feels like the same hovering that followed these young adults through childhood and college never stopped. Parents will always care more than anyone else. But at some point, the training wheels have to come off, especially when the kid is 24 and collecting a paycheck. I believe in that. How nuts is that? The kid didn't even show up. A no-show 4 times on his first week. 4 times on his first week, bro. That's insane. That's insane. What is this? Is this yeah. I've seen this. I've seen this too. I saw something that Gen Z is now betting on how many steps they can take. I saw this too. Well, we'll go on this, and I'll bring that up next. Gen Z is fully broke. If you wonder, okay, you're wondering why, right? Wondering why, like, again, these hobbies are suffering. Sneakers, all this stuff. Because the young generation can't afford it. Gen Z is fully broke.
After covering group tabs and trips.
It's because many of them say it's just too stressful to ask friends to pay them back. According to a new report by payment service Zelle, nearly half of Gen Zers surveyed said they've gone into debt after fronting the cost of group outings. Even when they do ask to be reimbursed, more than 3/4 said they were never fully repaid. Half said it created tension or damaged friendships. Some also said that they've canceled plans or ignored group chats to avoid money-related conflicts.
Yeah. Yeah. Brother, I would never give anybody money. Sorry, it never comes back. Sorry, I don't care. You don't have enough money for the outing. You don't have enough money for the plan. Well, you ain't going. I'll go by myself. That's how I am. I just I just don't invite people. If I know if they can't go, I just don't invite them. Sorry, like, you know, I don't lend money out. I mean, obviously I give them, you know, and it's different, but like, yeah, I don't give money out. I just do it by myself. I'm considered a loner, or I go with M. Me and M do everything together. We do everything together. That, I mean, like, cause then you just bring that on. You bring that on. You invite that situation, right? And you don't want to put. I think you don't want to put people in bad situations either and make them feel bad. It's like everybody's different, you know? Right? It's like, oh, let's all go to a steakhouse. Like, no, bro. Like, not everybody can. No, let's just. If you lend money out, don't plan on getting it back. You're not going to get it back. You're not. You're not. It's no shock, though. But, like, that's why I've always felt like the younger generation was just in a tough situation anyways, because, bro, look where they spend their money, man. And look what I see all over social media. It's all this quick get rich shit. That's the stuff that I see that like takes off, man. And that's the shit I see like that the dudes become rich on. Is the people that influence that. The influencers that, you know, I don't know, the red pill, blue pill situation shit. Or like the sports gamblers, right? Like that are selling their packages, or the day traders, the day trader bros, right? Oh, be a day trader. You know what I mean? It's like those are the people that I see get hundreds of thousands of likes and views, and I'm like, holy shit, their influence must be crazy on these people, and they're selling packages to these people. They're the ones that are getting rich, not you. Selling courses. I mean, people are finding a way, bro.
Well, more young adults are entering adulthood already in debt. The average Gen Z credit card balance is about $3,500. For millennials, it's nearly $7,000. At the same time, nearly half of Gen Z admits they do not fully understand how credit scores actually work. Well, that can be costly because one bad money move can really get expensive fast. Well, more young adults.
So the average person has $3,500 credit debt, young kid, and my age, millennials, we have about $7,000 credit debt. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at that. And I'm not here to judge anybody. Everyone has different situations for sure. But I'll try to string it back to what I cover, and that is like, you know, we talk about sneakers and stuff like that. That's why I always felt like it was important for sneakers to have some sort of value. Because when those expensive bills come up, and I know life happens, man, things happen. Some people, you don't realize how good you have it. If you have great health, right? You have good family, right? But some people are not in that situation. Sometimes, people get hurt, they get sick, they miss work, or, God forbid, like their car exploded, right? Right? They need money. They don't have that. I don't know, that mound of cash where it's like that safety net, right? So what do? They sell their collection. People have always sold their collection to pay for things. And right now, you cannot sell your shit, bro. You cannot sell your shit. And if you do, you're not going to get anything for it, right? So if you did have an unexpected thing and you had to slap it on your credit card, how people used to offset it was, again, like, oh, damn, I have to get rid of that pair of shoes. I love them, but you know what? Life is more important. There's other things going on. I got to sell that pair of Travis's, or I got to sell that pair. So it's like, it covered it. It covered it. It's the truth.
Can't stand it when I see kids that are making 70 grand a year spending $28 for lunch. I mean, that's just stupid. It's just, think about that in the context of that being put into an index and making 8 to 10% a year for the next 50 years. Can't stand it when I see kids that are making 70 grand a year.
I mean, it's okay to splurge. It's okay to splurge. It's okay to, you know what I mean? You got to live life a little bit. But $28 on lunch is crazy. $28 is lunch is crazy.
We don't do Nike Tech. We don't do coffee. There's straight quarter zips and matches around here.
Gen Z may be the brokest generation, but at least they ditched the Nike Techs with quarter zips and matches. Boomers with no college, Gen Z with 2 degrees.
Well, it's not great for young people looking for work these days.
The youth unemployment rate is the highest it's been in years.
The impact of AI on the labor market,
it's bleak. So being broke and unemployed is kind of Gen Z's thing.
Well, it's not great for young people.
Yeah. And I mean, I only can say from my perspective too, and it goes to show you why everybody wants to be a streamer too. Right? And I think too, like, this is another reason why streaming has become super, super popular. You know, I just think that everybody wants to be a streamer nowadays. Because everybody sees Kai Cenat. Everybody sees iShowSpeed. Everybody sees all these dudes like Streamer University, and then they show off how much money they made. They all made over 6 figures. Most of the people in Streamer University made over 100 grand in 1 week streaming. You know, like, and like they did it by looking like they just had fun. Right? So like, it's crazy. Every streamer that I see nowadays, like I feel like maybe I'm different, but like I see they just sit there in front of the computer and hang out. Most of them do. So occasionally they'll do IRLs, but most of them just chill. They maybe play some video games and they just hang out. Yeah. So it's like, is that super, super enticing? Yeah, it is. It is enticing that people could just hang out and they gamble. Yeah, they gamble. They gamble too. A lot of them have sponsorships to gamble. And I know gambling sponsors pay buku bucks. Buku bucks. They pay a lot of money. But I don't have like, obviously I don't have the audience, man. We're not big enough. We just don't have thousands of people watching the streams. If we did, I'm sure I would have gambling sponsors knocking on my door. And I'm sure if I'll be honest, I'm sure gambling sponsors are paying like 20 to 50 grand a month. At least minimum. A minimum. 20 to 50 grand a month. 20 to 50 grand a month minimum on that shit. You have no idea how much money they throw around. You know? I'd watch you throw down on slots all day. Jeez. Would you take gambling sponsorship? I mean, I'm in a different situation than most people because I would definitely take. Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. Because you know why? And it's not because like, oh, Ross, you should have some morals. Because most of my audience is older. My audience is older. My audience is older, bro. 30, most people, if you look at my data, if you pull up my data, which I think people could see, everybody's probably 25 to 40 years old here. They're all grown adults. All grown adults. Most of your audience gambles anyways. Yeah, for sure. I think we have a lot of people that do sports betting. I mean, bro, dude, you know how many people, like, I see, like, I'm not going to say anybody, but, like, dude, the whole Discord was making picks on the World Cup. But, like, that's different to me. To me, I looked at that as different on this new thing now where it's like, People are just betting on anything, bro. Gen Z is now betting money on their own step count because that's the only thing that gets them off the couch. There's this new app, I guess, that you can gamble on your step count. The Steppa app lets users wager money on hitting daily step goals, using financial loss to force motivation. How is that even possible? Join your next challenge. High Roller 4. Prize pool, $66,000. 10K steps, 10 days, $100 entry. How silly is that, man? $66,000, $100 commitment. There's 669 participants, 10K daily steps, 10-day duration. Commitment, $100 join, complete 10K steps every day for 10 days. Stay in the challenge to qualify. Complete all challenges daily to qualify. The full prize pool gets split among the winners. I hate to break it to you, but then there's going to be people that make this their full-time job, and you're not going to beat them. They're going to have degens out there that are going to be hitting up, I don't know, like just going to do this every single day. 10K steps is no joke. 10K steps is no joke. Like, there's going to be people that take this way too serious, and you're just not going to win. But how crazy is that? I do over 1K steps a day. 1K. Now try doing 10K steps. What's 10K steps? There's not one winner, though. No. There's not one winner. It gets split. The full prize pool gets split among the winners. Wait, so if it splits out every evenly, you get your money back? Probably, yeah. But I doubt, bro. You think 669 people are going to hit 10K steps for 10 days straight? That's a lot. I bet you could beat that. Yeah. Don't do this, okay? Some of you guys are like thinking about it. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Guys, do not do it. Some of you guys are like thinking about it. I would crush. Yeah. See, now you guys are thinking like, Ross, wait, I could be a professional stepper. All of a sudden now, Ross, you just Ross, get your attorney ready. I'm just saying. I don't know. Just a crazy time, right? It's just a crazy time. I'm a step of pro shirts coming soon, chicken and W's. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I beg you, don't do it. Don't do it. He's a great stepper. But yeah, man, like, do you understand? Like, I think you can now see though, right? Like, do you guys, you can see now though why, like, sneakers and most people just want to resell. All the young kids just want to resell because they probably need the money. They need the money and they all want to be resellers, dog. It's just nuts. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And it's probably the reason why, and I'm not stupid, it's probably the reason why cards have taken off so much too. Because cards are like hitting the lottery, right? It's gambling. 100%. Ripping packs is a form of gambling. It is. You know? And it's crazy for how much some of this shit goes for. So it's like, it's very enticing. Like, you know, when we open up a pack and like we hit $1,000 card, like that's crazy. That's crazy. And when you see cards go for thousands of dollars, it's nuts. 100%, it's nuts. If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button if you could. I see a lot of grays. Don't forget to sub up. Sub up, sub up. If you some of you guys ran out, don't forget to sub up. What's up? The Otani card for 10 million. I know. And that Cooper flag's gonna go for a few million too. Yep. I see a couple people already, man. My thing's been going nuts today. What do we got here today? Brad, I got you, Brad. Philip, I got you. That was yesterday. Who got this? Oh, yeah, the shoes. Jesse's jumping in for the fragments. Gray's catching strays. I'm subbed in on Twitch. It's okay. I'm just saying. Yeah, sub up on Twitch. Don't forget to sub up on Twitch. Some people, I just got to remind people, it's the start of the new month. Sometimes it runs out, man. It helps out, bro. You know? Trust me, it helps out. I tell you guys all the time, like, anybody that subs up, it goes a long way. It definitely keeps these morning streams going. Because, like, obviously the views the last few months have been pretty bad. Because there's been no drops. There's been nothing. So it's like, the views have been pretty rough on YouTube. So, anybody that can sub up, drop a gifted, it goes a long way. It keeps the train moving. Yeah, sub up on Twitch. Twitch is a free sub if you have Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, it's a free sub. Gorgon needs a sub. He ran out. The fact is nobody wants to give you a sub. And then also, too, people jumping in for the fragments. I see that. We did put up a pair of fragments, so if you want to jump in on the fragments, there you go. We can close that out. We're more than halfway filled, so, for the fragments. I think it's like a little, like we're over halfway. I gotta check this morning. I think we had a couple today, so. You got any Wemby rookies for us for sale? I'm buying. Every Wemby rookie I pulled was for somebody. I have no personal Wembys right now. None. None. Does Jason really have a YouTube? He does have a YouTube, but he's being a wise ass, though. You can tell he's being a wise ass. He hasn't dropped a video, and he's just being a goof. The last video he did was a dust storm. I have people fighting for the Wemby spot next. For the Spurs spot. Ross, this generation is cooked with gambling. Also, Ross, tap in on the fragment slots. Well, you guys are not part of this generation, are you? I didn't know Goku Sanchez, you're a Gen Zer? That's what I'm saying. People would like to say that about me, but like, bro, they don't know my audience. Like, most of you guys are millennials or older. We don't have a lot of Gen Z followers here. That's what I'm saying. Like, most of you guys are adults. Like, so we could do a little thing. We could do some fun things here. Because I would assume most of you guys are responsible. Responsible adults. Some of you guys are parents. Right? Somebody like a Jason. Jason's not a Gen Zer. They traded our alcohol problem for a gambling problem. Facts. Gen Z is like 14 to 29. Is it? 14 to 29? Is there anybody under 23 here? You might see that. We definitely, like, again, I'm not, you can definitely tell when the chat crowd is younger by the comments and the goofiness that goes down. And you see that mostly on the hype releases, like the Travises and stuff like that. 100%. And I know, because like people will be like, oh, you can tell it's a Travis release because we get like, I don't know, we just get a bunch of like crazy comments and trolls and stuff. It's a totally different vibe. It's a totally different vibe. The Pokemon drop, stuff like that. Yeah. You know? So you can tell like you can tell from the chat, the vibe. I was thinking today, but I have some cards to show. Oh. There you go. Check them out on Whatnot. Do they start selling cards on have they started selling cards on StockX? Dario, I got you, brother. Good luck, my man. Have they started selling cards on StockX? Has anybody been tuned in and tapped into the lives on StockX? It's just shoes. Holy shit. Bro, look at this guy, huh? Need a pair of Travises? Look at that. Bro, look at that. Look at that crap. Look how many people, like, dude, I'm telling you, man, people make it seem like these shoes are rare. They're just sitting in people's warehouses. I'm telling you. They make it seem like some of these shoes are so rare. They're just sitting in people's warehouses, dog. That's it. You know? They literally are. Bro, Lauren would have a heart attack for how much AI shit is on this. Like, all this is AI. Look at this. That's common hype. That doesn't look like common hype at all. How is that common hype? Dog, these AI, like, it's all AI slop. Live show. All AI slop. They all look the same. They all look the same. Literally look the same. Everything is AI, man. Like, bro, like, just straight AI slop. Has anybody started selling pineapple drinks yet? Start dollar auctioning pineapple drinks? If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button. We're close to 130 likes. Run it up. Run it up. I wonder how that person made out with teaching that class on how to make pineapple drinks. I wonder if it was pretty successful. Ross, you ran out of energy drinks? I did. I'm out. I'm out. I took a class and sell it in my church parking lot every Sunday. Nice. Nice.
On cards, I bought.
Guys, there's still hope. Hold on. Let's check on Dave Ramsey.
I have around $600,000 worth of Pokemon cards. I buy and sell them. I have $300,000 in my personal collection. I don't know if I should sell all of them or if I should hold on to them as viable investments.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 18.
How long have you been doing this?
I think since I was 10.
So you are buying new packs, or are you buying cards and flipping them and holding on to them and they go up in value? How did this all work out?
Yeah, I was buying cards, flipping them, holding them.
Wow. So how much have you spent to get here?
Probably around $150,000.
So you said you have $300,000 in your personal collection, but you've got $600,000 holding. Tell me about the other $300,000.
So I go to card shows and I have a table and I sell the cards to other people.
And that's how you're saying you could make $300,000 if you offloaded all of these.
I could make, for my personal collection, if I was to sell it all, I could make $280,000.
When you say personal, what's the other ones?
The other ones are the ones I'm already selling.
What's your sort of end goal here? What do you want to be doing at 23?
I want to eventually start my own business.
In the card world or something else?
Yeah.
So this is it. You're obsessive about this. This is your passion. if you could snap your fingers, you would be a full-time trading cards.
Yes.
Well, is it a viable investment? No. This is speculative. And so you could see, let's say, obviously Pokemon is holding strong right now, but we don't know what 2 years from now, where things will be. If there'll be a 50% crash overnight one day. We just don't know.
Yeah. The reason I made this call is because I think my whole portfolio of cards went down 20% in the past 2 weeks. It got me like a little nervous to see what I should do in the situation.
Well, and that's why, let's take cards off the table. Let's say you're a plumber. Being a plumber and owning a plumbing business is a great job. I would not buy plumbing tools for investing purposes. And so when George says this isn't a good retirement vehicle, that's exactly right, because it's too speculative. At the end of the day, I have to sell a card to somebody who will give me an exchange of value for this thing that on its face, it's a piece of cardboard. It has no value in and of itself other than what you'll pay me for it.
But this makes it even more risky than a single stock, because at least that's a company that's producing things, that's creating revenue, that has shareholders involved. So that's a very different ballgame than what you're talking about, which is more alike to crypto than anything else. Now, it's physical, so there's a little more. You can actually see it, hang on to it, and people are, like you're saying, there's entire conventions around this now. So I'm not saying that a year from now it's going to go down to $0. What I am saying is at 18, you got enough things to be anxious about. So if I'm you, I'm going to offload this, invest all of that money, and I just did the math for you. 600 grand. You just let it ride for 20 years, never add another dime, put it into an index fund. You could have $5 million sitting in there by 38 years old.
That's crazy. Because I think people get too caught up. Do you really need to have 300,000? Do you really need to have $300,000 of personal collection? I would say, if you want to keep a small percentage, keep a small percentage. I don't think you need to keep that much. You know what I mean? I would say if I was him, I would unload 75% of it. Keep some of it, you know what I mean? Just your favorites, your absolute favorites. And then let it ride. Because what happens is these guys need to replenish, right? Same thing what I do. When we rip so much, you got to keep replenishing. So much of it goes back into it. You know what I mean? Unload it and buy investment property for sure. 100% sure. Yeah. But did you notice though? He's like, oh, it went down 20%. I'm nervous. Bro, see, that's a thing too. It's not strong. The Pokemon, especially the Pokemon market. Sports is different. Pokemon market, as soon as people see a little bit downtrend, they panic. Everybody panics. Right? They just, because they know this, the floor isn't strong. It can come crashing down any minute. It's everyone's walking on eggshells. So it's they get nervous. And I've said this for the last 3-4 weeks, man. It's down. It's been down. As far as the single stuff has been way down. All the single stuff has been way down. It's all down. The only thing that's kind of holding strong is your regular sealed products. Unless there's a big restock. You know? It's been way down. And people are blaming, because of the summer dryness.
I have around $600,000.
Summer dryness are people waiting for other stuff. It is. He wants to continue his card business. But doesn't this remind you of people doesn't this remind you need to diversify, bro. You need to diversify. But doesn't this remind you of sneakers so much? In a way where everybody wanted to be a sneaker reseller and everybody was opening up shops, right? Everybody was opening up shops. And now look at it. Look at the sneaker market right now and look at all those shops. Right? It's all the young kids. It's again, bro, dude, it's super enticing. I get it. I get it. Social media can be very enticing. I watch these videos, bro, and I'm seeing dudes doing deals for $100,000, doing deals for like, you know, throwing cash, just like the sneaker buyouts, bro. Like any kid watching that shit, like would want to be participate in that. You're telling me I could do that and like, you know, throw around 50 G's like nothing? Sign me up. 100%. It's very enticing. Ross, you spend $20 on lunch? Subway. No, I got $5 foot long. I get that $5 foot long. You know? But again, the sports market is totally different. Sports market is a little bit more, it can be a little bit more stable since it's more dependent on players. It's a little bit different. Sports is a little bit different. But yeah. Yep. But like, and just be responsible. Like most of us here are responsible. It's the again, were you responsible at 18 years old, 20 years old? No. You know what I mean? Like that's why I always say we're a little bit different because we're all grown ass adults here. But like to the kids out there, they're not really responsible. I wasn't responsible at that age either. Shit, I wasn't really responsible even in my 20s. I wasn't responsible. So, things change.
Wife say I got to bring these bike, man. They too expensive.
Sorry to hear about that, man. Would you like to maybe see a couple other options?
Yes, I actually would.
Got a few here for you.
What's going on, man? Wife say I got to bring these bike, man. They too expensive.
All right, that was good. All right, I'll give you that. That was good. That was good.
Sorry to hear about that, man. Would you like to maybe see a couple other options?
Yes, I actually would.
Got a few here for you.
That was good. That one was good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just cashed out my man Nick with over. Flip, show them around everywhere. We just
Show them the
walked
mess.
in, yeah, we walked in here, he cleared the whole shoes, over 300 pairs. We're walking out with 3 to 5 hours away. We came in here and made it work.
There you go.
If you have shoes for sale, we're always buying all condition and all sizes. Just DM me and we'll get you paid. How was business with you?
I appreciate it. I would not give this deal to anybody else, but I like him. He's a straight shooter. He drove down. He's going to take care of all this, and I wish him the best. It's going to be good.
Thank you very much. Sell me shoes and we're always buying. Peace.
There you go. So I wonder what he does with it. He bought all those shoes.
I'll be at heights. If you can't take a pair out and still be at the same number, man, come on. 1, 2. It's my California mail. Wait, I'll trust you better. What are these? Yeah, it's after $10. Yeah. 14. Yeah, I'll take them. Sure.
There's so many people like this though. That got, I mean, everyone's got shoes like this.
Come on. Nah, I'm not at. You took more pairs out, man. I'll be at heights. If you can't take a pair out and still be at the same number, man, come on. Well, we close it out at 3. We close out at 3. Alright, I'm sorry, but fuck it, let's get out of here.
Yeah, cause you know.
3. I ain't thought of it.
Yeah,
It's
don't-
decent.
don't-
It's just more of a win. Lean back in.
I'll be at
$3,000. So he paid $30 a shoe? $30 a sneaker. $30 a sneaker, bro. Are you really dumping 100 plus pairs for $3,000 for $30 a shoe? That's insane. That's insane. Are we real? 155, 100. Granted, like, they're probably nothing too crazy. They're probably nothing too crazy, but again, that business model works because just like that guy said yesterday in the video, you're not trying to sell shoes for $500. You buy them at $30 a pop, $40 a pop, buy bulk out because, you know, usually that's how it works. Bulk, big money, people will move it. And then guess what? You throw these on Whatnot. Yeah, maybe not every shoe goes for $30. But you do get a few that go for 100. That will even out. That will pay. You know what I mean? You hope there's a few in there that go for more. That's how these dudes operate, right? It's like not every shoe is gonna go for $30, but you can tell those Dion's will go for more. Right? And those will go for a little bit more, and you hope it evens out. You hope you make a little bit extra profit. I mean, he's doing pretty well. Got a nice Corvette. But like, look how he's doing it. Look at all these, again, no probably heat. All just junk. Not junk, but you know what I mean? Like, cheap stuff. Like, used, cheap. Telling you, the used market's crazy. Used market's crazy right now. That's where it is. There's so many people desperate to get rid of their shit, man. All the GRs that are worn and everything like that, bro, 100%. Big quick cash out. I'll give you a couple grand right now. Give me all those pairs. Or, okay, fine, don't. Then you have to sell each individual one. No one's coming to you to buy your shit. This is what I keep telling you. It's a buyer's market. Again, it's a buyer's market, even in this perspective. Not everyone's coming up, lining up to buy your BS. You might list it on eBay. You might list it on whatever. It's going to take months to sell. It could take months to sell. And dude, there is so many people like this. There's so many people like this, I'm telling you. Even you guys are like, wait, that's me. With just rooms and rooms full of shoes, bro. They're getting older. They want to get rid of some of this stuff. And me and you, we said this. This is probably the worst time to sell, but it's not going to get any better anytime soon. Listing individual and most wouldn't sell. People just want the lump sum and move on. Facts. Facts. Rather just be done with it. Take whatever I can and move on. Yes, it's an L, but it is what it is. You take it and you move on and you use the money for something else. And these guys are killing it. These guys are low-key killing it, but are you prepared to do this? Are you prepared to drive around and do this? Right? Are you prepared to meet people, drive around, and do all this stuff? But I want to take this, I want you guys to know too, the margins aren't the best either, too. Like, I'm not like this guy, maybe there's some shoes that crack that go for a crazy amount, but he's probably only making $20, maybe $20, $30 on a shoe, if that. Like, right, like this guy, like, you know, you're trying to do volume. Again, you're doing small numbers, but you're doing volume. And you got to figure out shipping costs and stuff like that. There's a lot to it. But again, it's a volume game, bro. You're playing a volume game. It just takes a lot of work, bro. Are you prepared to drive around?
Some of them is small sizes. Don't give a fuck.
But like, again, dude, we just had years and years of people buying so many shoes that are all just sitting in people's closets. And now it's coming out. Like people had I would say last 6 months, so many people have been selling.
But I'm still taking all of it.
Everybody's selling right now. Would you sell your collection at $30 a shoe? It all depends on what I have. From that guy, it looked like he wore his shit. You know what I mean? If you have worn shoes, bro, like, it is what it is, man. Like, you can buy the problem is, quarter water, you know this too, bro. Like, you could just walk into Foot Locker and get a pair of Jordan 4s for $175. As soon as you wear them, bro, they're not worth anything. Doesn't matter what it is. And if it's a Jordan 1, bro, I wouldn't even pay $30 for your used Jordan 1s. You could buy brand new Jordan 1s for $70, $80. That's where it's at right now. I know it's crazy. But yeah, bro, your shoe might be only worth your GR Jordan. If it's used, it might only be worth $30. It might only be worth $30. And that's like that's a tough thing to swallow, but it is. It's the truth. That's like especially when you could walk into Foot Locker and just get them for $175 brand new. Or go to the outlets, and the outlets got them for $100. But I'd rather just wear them. I hear you, and that's the difference. Like, that's why I do either just stop buying and just wear them to the ground. But the thing is, quarter is just like, people have so much, man. You're never going to get to them. Look at this. You're never going to, dude, you're never going to get through them, bro. You're not. Dude, this could last you the rest of your life. In this life, in the next life. This could last you forever. You're never going to get to them, man. You're just not. This is like, this is light work too. This is light. This is light. $200+ sneakers. I can't even, like, bro. It's pretty good for the bro, man. He looks like he's doing well, so, I mean, he figured out a way. He figured out a way. He made it work. You gotta hustle, though, bro. You gotta hustle. You have to hustle. You have to hustle. And you have to drive.
Cashed out my man Tommy with over 250 sneakers, close to 300. He trusted me and gave me this call yesterday,
I don't know where he
less than
sells,
24
though.
hours. I pulled up to Seattle and cashed him out. How was the business with you, Tommy? Let them know.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I highly recommend you work with this young brother if you're looking to sell some shoes.
Yes, sir.
The transaction was beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And I wish him all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there you go. I don't know where he sells, but to be honest, I'd rather sell drugs nice. It's funny how this just randomly popped up. I never even seen this guy before. Never even seen this guy before. But these are the guys that are eating, bro. If you want to sell shoes, this is how you do it in 2026. This is how you do it in 2026. And I know we would have laughed at this. We would have laughed at this years ago. All these beat up shoes, these nasty ass shoes. Hell no, I ain't wearing. This is what people are doing. And think about it. These were all the shoes that were super hype, bro. Those Yeezys, those Off-Whites, Foam Runners, Unions. Like, all them shits. These are not even laced up. Yeezys, all that. 14s, all good shoes, bro. We all tried to live cop most of this. Lobsters. We tried to live cop all this shit. It just all comes back, bro. I'm telling you, shoes do not just fall apart. Didn't we just take a poll about if we would ever wear used shoes? Yeah. But, like, I mean, no matter how much I love you guys, like, I don't really consider you guys, like, you know, you guys are not the market for that product, you know? You guys are not, like, the people that are interested in used. Like, trust me, there's a whole other audience out there that are into used shoes, that would buy used shoes, you know? People that may not be able to afford the high expensive stuff, and, you know, that they have to shop secondhand. You know? There's a market for everything, man. I just don't really consider it like, you know, you guys in a way. What are you saying? You're saying that there's a shock drop today at 1 o'clock? Yeah, I mean, people shop at Goodwill all the time. What do you mean, you guys? What do I mean, you guys? Oh, we're going late tonight. All right. All right. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll be back again tonight. We'll be ripping and shipping and dipping. Yeah, they shock dropping the jellies on sneakers. Nice. We'll be hanging out, ripping, chilling. Almost filled. There's a lot of stuff almost filled already, so we'll chill. I'll see some of y'all tonight. All right, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys later. Hit that like button, man. Let's get 150 likes. 150 likes. Run it up, man. Run it up one more time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Tuesday. Hopefully it picks up the rest of the week, but if not, we'll still chill. We'll still hang out and chill. All right. I will see you guys later. Tinkle. Where's your brother, Tinkle? Your brother's upset? Go talk to your brother, Tinkle. All right, guys. I'm out. See ya. Peace, everybody. Later.